Leo Club of Colombo. So I'm going to explain you about what to expect from the district and multiple district council. So what Leo clubs are expecting from the district and the multiple level. So as Leos, what we are expecting, what are our expectations? So let me address some points regarding this important topic. Now, first one is now publicizing, promoting, and organizing Leo clubs within their districts. Now, so mainly as a district and multiple, their main responsibility and duty is to organizing Leo clubs within their district, because clubs needed their continuous assistance of their relevant districts and multiples. So in this case, publicizing and promoting is very much important, because district and the multiple is acting as a brand for Leo clubs. So without having district support, the multiple support, a Leo club can establish or can function itself, but in order to reach great heights, we need that support. So because of that, publicizing, promoting, and organizing Leo clubs within their district, that is a responsibility and a thing that we are expecting from our districts and the multiple. And the next one is appointing district Leo advisory committees. Now, advisory committees are very important, because now we know as a Leo club, we have our own advisors, Leo advisors. So they are the main pillars of the club, because they have a lot of experiences, and they always try to share their experiences with the club members. So we can in most cases we can become success with the help of their knowledge and with the help of their experience sharings. So likewise, so when it comes to the district level, it is important to have district Leo advisory committees. Now, governors are requested to appoint district Leo advisory committees and chosen from Leo leaders. Now, and the next one is advising and assisting Lions and Leo clubs. So this is also very much similar to the previous point. Now, when they are appointing district Leo advisory committees, so they are the people who are advising and assisting Lions and Leo clubs. So as a district, there should be a proper hierarchy and proper procedures that every club needs to follow. Now, when we take a Leo year, now there is a pre-plan and a schedule to continue, and every club should follow that plan. So when they are doing a project, there are some standards, there are some regulations, so they should be very much adhere for those regulations and standards. So in that case, those advices are very important, and so that's why district and the multiple level they should provide the proper assistance and the guidance to every Leo club, each and every Leo club. If I move to the next slide. Now, here, the first point is now arranging inter-club meetings. Now, as we know that when we take a district, Leo district, there are a lot of clubs in it, and the proper coordination, proper chemistry, or the proper connection between each club is very important to have the unity, because now Leoism is all about that unity, and it is not about independent single units. Every club should coordinate themselves with other clubs, and there should be a proper coordination and a communication and a good chemistry between those clubs. But here I'm going to explain little bit significant. It's a different situation now. Wherever two or more Leo clubs are conveniently located, they should be encouraged to hold inter-club meetings with representatives of the Leo district advisory committee present. Now, it is very important when two or more Leo clubs are conveniently located, district and the multiple, they should encourage themselves to have inter-club meetings. So it is very important, because when they are engaging with joint projects, it is very helpful. It can be very helpful for them. And the next one is a very important thing. It's related to the finance and organizing meetings at a minimum cost. Now, all the meetings shall be arranged at a minimum cost and within the financial means of those participants. So we know everyone can't afford much, and this is a volunteer movement, and so people are joining with this movement because they need that self-satisfaction. They want to help others. They want to uh, support to the community. They want to address the vulnerable communities, and that's why people are joining with this movement. So in that case, when organizing meetings, there is a responsibility to the district and the multiple. They should keep those meetings in a very affordable level, and otherwise people will not be able to join. They won't be able to join, and there can be a lot of shortages. And so like then next one is appointing associate district Leo chairperson and enhance the relationship between clubs. So these are also linked factors, because when appointing associate district leaders, uh, district Leo chairpersons, they are the main pillars of a district, because they are always keeping uh, the coordination and the correlation between Leo clubs and the district. So they are the people who are guiding those Leo clubs in that district, in that particular district. And ultimately, what happens is they can enhance the relationship between clubs. So this is also very much important, because it helps to the ground level. Now, if we take Leo clubs, they are in the ground level, and if we take the district and the multiple, they are in the upper level. So there should be great coordination between those levels, and Leo chairpersons, when district appointing them, they should be very careful, and they should be very much thoughtful about them, because they have to appoint the right person. Otherwise, there can be a lot of shortages. And the next slide, if I move to the next slide, now coordination among clubs. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I mentioned several times about this coordination, because coordination is very important. Now, when we are engaging with joint projects, now there are kind of project types. Now, joint project is one. And when we are engaging with a joint project with another club, so each other's, the club members of both clubs, they should identify themselves really well. So there should be a good coordination and a communication between them. So normally Leo clubs, they're acting as independent units, but it's not all about these independent units. It's all about the unity, and they should strengthen their boundaries towards those limitations, and they should give their hands to other clubs to join with them to do projects. Now, it can be another club, or it can be another two club, it can be another more club. However, coordination is very important. And next thing is providing support when higher level sponsorships are required. So as I mentioned earlier, now when we are most of the time when we are engaging with big project, now when we are stepping forward, we want to organize large scale projects. When we are getting experience in this movement, we want to do large scale projects. So in that case, those high level sponsorships are very important, and to get those high level sponsorships, district and multiple, they have that responsibility to support to Leo clubs, and those project chairperson, they should help them to get those support. And organizing programs such as leadership campaigns, knowledge sharing campaigns, experience sharing campaigns, it is also very important. And as we know, if I take the Leo letters, now if the meanings of those letters, now L stands for leadership, E stands for experience, and O stands for opportunity. So always it's about leadership. So when it comes to executive committees of particular club of a particular club, now they are the main pillars. They are the handling pillars of that club. So they should be good leaders. Otherwise, there can be a lot of bad things can happen. So first of all, these executive committees like president, secretary, vice president, secretary, and treasurer, so they should be very much intelligent, and they should have those leadership qualities. Now, actually, as a district and a multiple, they should organize these kind of leadership campaigns in order to enhance their skills and abilities and everything. So that's how they can spread what they learned to their fellow members. And knowledge sharing campaigns and experience sharing campaigns, those are also very important, because in district level there are a lot of experienced people, so they can share their knowledge, they can share their experience to the ground level with the Leo club members. So that will be a great help for the club members, little club members. In Leo clubs, we have not very much matured people, we have young people. So it's a very help. It can be very help for them. I mean, sharing knowledge and experience of those experienced persons. It can be a very great help for them to keep forwarding themselves in that ladder. And if I come to the next one now, providing assistance when the international aid is required. Now, as I told, when we are stepping forward, we want to engage with a lot of large-scale projects. Now, in that case, we can go beyond those boundaries. Then we can engage with international projects. And when we are going to do international projects, we need those international sponsorships. And sometimes we are collaborating with other international clubs. So in that case, it is very much essential to have the support of the district and the multiple. So when we are getting, especially when we are getting a sponsorship from the international level, we can join this district and multiple, because in that case, it will be very easy for us to get that relevant sponsorships or that related stuff. And finally, they have to encourage Leo Club to report in MyLCI. Now, Leo clubs are not like local clubs. They have a very international exposure. Now, there is a proper standards in Leoism and Lionism. There are proper standards in this movement. Now, so every club member should register in that MyLCI. So for that, district and the multiple, they have to encourage people, they have to encourage those Leos to report themselves in MyLCI. Then coordination between Leos and LCI. So all the updates are, district and multiple level, people who are responsible, they are getting those updates very quickly. And in international perspective, they are the international Leos and Lions. That movement, they are updating those LCI day by day, because with their updated standards and everything, regulations and everything. Now, Leos don't know about these things, and as a district and multiple, they should get those updates quickly, and they should spread these at the correct time. And assisting with documentation work. Now, we know as a club, we have to engage with documentation work, and especially they should encourage clubs to report officers, members, and service activities. Now, when we are doing a successful project, we have to report that. Otherwise, district or the multiple, they will not know about anything about these kind of projects. So it is a must. It is a compulsory thing to report these, report the things that we are doing. But it is not a here at the last, I have mentioned a note. Now, without reporting their progress to the district and multiple, clubs can act independently. So because any club, if they don't want to report their projects and everything to the multiple level, it's okay, but they can act independently. But if we want to get rewards and incentives, now we know as Leos we have incentives and motives at the end of the Leo years. Now, for that, it is compulsory to document the work that we have done in a Leo year. So, but if a club want to act independently, it can avoid themselves without reporting this thing to the district and multiple, and that is also an important factor. And that is all about the presentation, and thank you very much.